Birth of Braille. Long ago, in the busy streets of Paris, a poor blind beggar named Pierre sat on a corner with his wooden bowl, asking kindly for coins. One afternoon, some mischievous boys decided to play a trick. Instead of dropping a coin, they pressed a stiff piece of embossed paper into Pierre's hand. Pierre's fingers trembled over the bumps. "Ah, is this a sou? Or perhaps a franc?" he whispered. The boys laughed loudly. In the crowd, a kind man named Valentin Howie watched the cruel prank. He felt both angry and sad. Stepping forward, he gently placed a real coin in Pierre's hand. Pierre smiled gratefully and said, "Merci, kind sir. By touch, I can tell this is a sou, not a franc." Howie froze. His heart leapt. If this man can tell coins apart just by touch, he thought, why shouldn't blind people read by touch too? That very day, Valentin made a promise. "I will bring the world of books to the blind." And he did. He opened the first school for blind children and taught them to read with giant raised letters. For the first time, blind children could feel words with their fingertips. But the letters were huge and slow to read. Books became bulky and heavy. Something needed to change. Louis was one of the visually impaired students at Valentine's School for the Blind. One night, Louis overheard an exciting story. French soldiers were testing a secret night code made of dots pressed into paper. The army abandoned the code. It was too difficult for war. But Louis' heart raced. Dots small enough to touch quickly. Maybe I can use this. For weeks, Louis worked in secret. He failed again and again. The dots were too messy, too confusing. But one stormy night, with an awl in hand, the same sharp tool that once caused his blindness, Louis punched neat little patterns into paper, 6 dots, arranged just right. He touched them. His lips curled into a smile. It works. I can read. Soon he had created an entire alphabet of dots. Books could now be light, quick, and alive to the touch. Louis Braille, a boy who could not see, gave the world a way for millions of blind people to read with their fingers. And so, Braille was born, a new alphabet that let blind people read, write, and dream just like anyone else.